Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Many injured. Buildings destroyed as explosion rocks Akure. And Akure is Ondo State, is in Ondo State. We go to the news. Many buildings were destroyed by an explosion which occurred along Akure Owo Road in Ilu Abado town, Akure North local government area of Ondo State. The explosion, which was said to occur about 1 a.m. this morning, cut the expressway into two. As of the time of this report, no death has been recorded, but many were feared injured. Reacting to the incident, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu said via Twitter, I have been briefed by security agencies in the state concerning the loud blast that they have heard in Akure. I will be at the scene to assess on the advice of way ahead. I have asked the security agents to be on ground. I ask that all citizens remain calm as we ascertain details of the incident. Uh, this is the report reaching us now, that happened this morning in Ondo State, Akure. Report reaching us now is that there was a loud blast. Residents, all said they had a loud blast in Akure. Remember, Akure is one of those sites where oil has been discovered, and as well as some mining, mining also going on. We're talking about the beats mining as well going on in Akure on those states. Many residents has reported that they heard a loud blast in the middle of the night. They were wondering where the blast was coming from or what sort of noise is that. Remember that the incident and the situation of the world now, the pandemic that we're talking about, COVID-19, has made the government to make sure that everyone is staying at home, and there is a kind of directives for people to stay at home while this whole incident is going on. But in Akure, Ondo State, the report reaching us is that there was a loud blast at night that has rendered, that divides the road. The road is now divided. There is a serious hole, as you can see on the ground, with result to this loud blast. The road was divided in two. Many buildings collapsed, and the report reaching us now is that there is right now we've not heard of any loss of any life, but what we are hearing is that many people have been feared injured as a result of this explosion that left a portion of the land deep down and exploded. We don't know exactly what has caused this explosion right now, but we'll keep you up to date as the information reaching us is reaching us. Right now, a lot of people have been injured. The governor of the state, the person of Akere Dolu, have said he's been briefed on the incident. He didn't hear the blast. I don't know what area of Akure or Ondo State is in, that he didn't really hear the blast, but he's been briefed by security agencies, and that this has cut the major road. The major road now is cut in two. And remember that Akure is the road linking between Edo State and into Edo State into Akure, and when you are coming from Lagos as well, you're going to pass through that route. So we don't know exactly what's going on now or how fast that road is going to be looked into. But before now, there've been issues, because we know of the erosion, gradual erosion, and we know that the road has, there have been signs, but as Nigeria is, no, they don't pay attention until now that we are hearing of this incident, that this is the matter and the situation of things. This happened early hours of this morning. We're talking about 1 a.m. as reported by the news, and the incident reaching us. Many houses were sunk as a result of the explosion. Many things are going on right now, and the news reaching us and reports reaching us is that many houses, went down as a result of the incident. The road has been cut in two, and there was a lot of, situations going on right there now. As we're speaking to you, the governor is not yet on site, although report reaching us is that he has been duly informed by the security agencies of what is going on in Akure, Ondo State. Right now, there have been no incident, there have been no report that there is death. But however, there is reports that the road collapsed. Many buildings along that area as well has collapsed down. No fewer than 100 meters between churches, schools, different people and different residents living around that area has felt the impact. A lot of people, told us that they heard the loud noise at night. They heard the sound when it sounded in the night. They heard the loud blast. Right now we don't know exactly what led to this. We are still awaiting statements by the government to issue a formal statement with regards to what happened, what could have led to this. Were there signs, were there things, were there issues that would have been, could it have been averted? Could things have been done to make sure that this kind of thing does not occur? Because as we know now is that so many people have lost their houses as a result. You can see the pictures for yourself, the road sinking. So buildings along that line, could people have be asked not to build along those kind of lines? Were there red marks? Were there underlining factors that could have been looked at and considered before they allocated those kind of buildings or residents? We hear that there were churches passing through that area, as well as schools, as well as residential building. Could it have been avoided? Could more have been done? So these are the matter reaching us now. We are reporting live from Ondo State. I'm keeping you informed with all that is going on in Nigeria and around the nations of the world. We want you to know that the government have said that they are aware. Akure said yes, he's been duly informed by the security agencies. There are a few people here right now as we are speaking. There are people gathered around to see what is going on. A few policemen around, but we've not seen the governor. The governor is not yet on ground. We still await and we're waiting the arrival of the governor to know exactly what's going on. To ascertain exactly what the situation of the country is, we are looking at situation reports reaching us that this is happening live from Ondo State, Akure. Akure is the state capital of Ondo State, and the people of Ondo State are from the Yoruba-speaking part of Nigeria, and we are hearing that there's been a big blast this morning, the sound of which many residents reportedly said they heard. And people have been trooping into the site to see the results of the blast that was heard in the night, to ascertain and to know exactly what happened, why the blast. So we are still awaiting the governor to come here and to assure the people and to say the way forward. You can see the pictures for yourself. The blast of what happened this morning. We are keeping ourselves safe from this COVID-19, which can be easily transmitted by shakes of hands, and it can lie on surfaces like skin, clothes for about up to 4 hours, and we need to be really careful so that we don't transfer it, or we don't get transmitted to by people, friends around us. That is going on currently now. There's no way people will not gather and to ask what is going on. There's no way people will not sit together and say, oh, this has just happened, and there are people who will come out to work. However, we want to say, please get your hand sanitizing gel alongside with you. If you can get a mask, very good, and please prevent anything that will make you carry this to your family and begin to transfer COVID-19. Is a disease that is yet to be a cure to be found for it. So please don't put your loved ones at risk as we commiserate with the people of on those states on this that have happened. Please look after yourself. Please stay safe and don't forget to be COVID-19 conscious. Sorry to put it that way. That's just the way I could make you understand that this is what is going on right now. We want to say to the people of on those states, please, those that have been affected, I hope the government have things in place to make sure that these people are well looked after and that they don't the impact of this is minimized by assisting them here and there. Please, if you're around that area, any kind of form of humanitarian aid will be really greatly appreciated. Thanks for listening. And this is the news reaching us at the hour. God bless you. Don't forget to thumbs up for your girl and leave a comment. God bless you. Bye.